See if you can guess what song I'm tapping. Can you guess it? Put your answer in the comments. This is a real psychological experiment. And what the psychologists who were running it discovered is that for the person doing the tapping, the answer is blatantly obvious. Like, it's super obvious. In my head, I can hear the melody, I can hear the lyric, I hear the entire song. And for me, it's really simple what the song is. But on the receiving end, often all people hear is a bare beat, and they have to basically run through their entire mental catalog of music and figure out, where does this beat show up? And it's much, much harder. And messaging is like that. So if you're in the transformational space, if you're a coach, a consultant, or a healer that does deeply personal work where you help your clients in what I call the business of becoming, where they're becoming something, then you are being failed by the marketing industry, because the marketing industrial complex tells you, you just need better branding. You basically need a better tagline. And when you have the perfect tagline, all these problems are going to go away, which is exactly like telling you, oh yeah, cram an entire orchestra into a single sentence. That's going to make sense to everybody. That's not how that works, because it doesn't even solve the right problem. Think about it. In order for people to even come across your tagline, they still have to find you. That's a discoverability problem. That's not a tagline or branding problem. So how do you solve this problem in a way that actually makes sense when you run a business of becoming? My way of doing it is to figure out what is the deep core, the deepest problem that you solve. Usually it will be something that's a journey that you've been on your whole life. This is almost always the thing that you help other people with, is the very thing that you're both a master of and an eternal student of. Once you find that red thread, and this is what I do first with all my clients, then what happens is automatically you become this fountain of content. Every book that you read has an anecdote or a quote that you can use to create a little video or a little blurb, some kind of graphic that you can put out there. You have endless stories from your own life, endless case studies from the client conversations that you're having, and you never run out of content, and it's never stale, it's never boring, and it actually makes sense, because what you're actually doing in this way of doing things is you're giving people little pieces of a puzzle and they're assembling it in a way that makes sense to them, as opposed to trying to cram it all into an orchestra, the whole orchestra into a single sentence. So tell me again, what's the song? Did you guess it?